change more. Know yourself and we will win this war. Too many problems, not enough solutions. You're in the equation, but you're nothing but a nuisance. A nuisance. We're gonna change your mind. Look inside yourself and find hate, find fear. Your life is over here. You want to fade from time, reaching out from the inside your face. Well, it'll disappear with years.
Hello and welcome to Legend of Combat Fight Night. My name is Colin Banks and we're just off the heels of an amazing Legend of Combat pay-per-view. It was King of the Castle and we have a new heavyweight champion as Blaze Simpson defeated Joe AFR with a big right hook. He is of course now the new heavyweight champion, but let's take a look at tonight's card. Kicking things off in the heavyweight division, Bob Kimball is new to Legend of Combat 0-0 and he's going to take on Tony Vincenzo, who has now moved to heavyweight. After that, the man who will be fighting Shawn Simpson next week for the lightweight title will be determined as Kai McMahon takes on Reese Evans. And then the main event, it is a humdinger, people, as the Joker, former bantamweight champion, will take on Red Dot, an undefeated former lightweight champion. That one's going to be crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we go into the first fight of the card here. That is Bob Kimball, the new heavyweight in town, as he takes on Tony Vincenzo. That man right there, the big heavyweight. He's beefed himself up to the heavyweight division. He's massive now. And the two touch gloves on me have a fight. Bob Kimball, a new heavyweight in town. Tony Vincenzo, see what and see. But this is his first fight at heavyweight. You know, a lot can happen. New weight class, new me. You know, the new year's coming as well. A good right hook there by Tony Vincenzo. The Italian stallion taking on Bob Kimball. There's a lot of hype around Bob Kimball, and we just can't wait to see what he gets into at heavyweight. You know, of course, we have a new champion as we established. Blaze Simpson has conquered Joe FR, and it sits on top of the heavyweight throne. But, you know, these two have their eyes set on the title, but they've got a long way to go. You know, Bob Kimball, this is his first fight. Tony Vincenzo's not going to win in the company at all. You know, a one win tonight won't do enough. They'll need to fight again in a few weeks, and then maybe after that they've established themselves as a top dog in the heavyweight division. And a good lead overhand there by Tony Vincenzo, blocked by Bob Kimball, and clinch work by Bob Kimball as he knees him in the head. And it seems like Bob Kimball took him down. He swept him, and that was a good hip throw by Bob Kimball, the man in the stripy shorts. You know, Tony Vincenzo, he's a favourite among the Legend of Combat fans. You know, he's just a warrior, and if Bob Kimball wins here tonight, if he beats the very much intimidating Tony Vincenzo, Bob Kimball could be a staple here in Legend of Combat. Tony Vincenzo is not an easy fight for anyone, not at all. You know, he grapples bears, that boy. And Bob Kimball now hitting him over and over again. The double hooks, it seems like it's doing a lot of damage here. He lays Tony out flat on his stomach. Big left hook, and Tony's done. Bob Kimball with the stoppage in the first round. Bob Kimball has just made a statement in the heavyweight division. We might be seeing Bob Kimball in Legend of Combat until we die. Bob Kimball, what a man, what a win. And he just wasn't in any trouble at all. It was just a bang, big left, and just what a stoppage. Tony Vincenzo is now C1-4, C1-1 at heavyweight, but Bob Kimball 1-0 at heavyweight, and what a win it was, what a performance, very dominant.
Touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run away. Oh, psycho killer. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 Let the bodies hit the floor.
It is co-main event time of the evening as Reese Evans and Kai McMahon will face off, and the winner will get a lightweight title fight And just announced, Will Savage and Boris Natsu will headline Fight Night on December 11th. Do not miss that one, as it will be a great main event. You know, the winner of that one might even fight the winner of this one, as one of these men could go on to become the new lightweight champion. You know, who will become the third other lightweight champion. You know, we had Cameron Dunn, we had Son Simpson, then we had Boris Natsu. You know, I guess we had REDD as well. So actually, who are going to become the fourth lightweight champion? Will it be Reece Evans? Will it be Kai McMahon? Or will it be Son Simpson? Time will tell. We'll find out next week at Point to Prove. And a good spinning body kick by Kai McMahon. And Reece Evans, we've not seen him in a while. Last time we seen him, he defeated Buffy Norma, who Son Simpson defeated last week. So, you know, the lightweight division is packing right now. A good spinning buzz there by Kai McMahon. Kai McMahon, of course, defeated Emery just 2 weeks ago, and that was a great performance. And Emery will be back in just a couple of weeks, as he will take on Sonic the Hedgehog, and that'll be a great fight. I can't wait for that one. I might actually set an alarm for that one. And Kai McMahon has stunned Reece Evans. Reece Evans is stunned. I repeat, Reece Evans is stunned, but it seems like he's brought back to go, and that's what you love to see. A jumping crane kick there by Evans, blocked by McMahon, and a good body kick there by Kai McMahon. His tattoos are really fascinating. You know, he's got great tattoos, and a good uppercut there by Kai McMahon. Stuns Reece Evans again. Reece Evans could be in trouble having his black skinny jeans. And, you know, it's a bold move when skinny jeans to the octagon as he goes down to the canvas, back against the cage. Kai McMahon trying to close this one early. Scheduled for 3 rounds. I don't think it's going to make it that far, as Kai McMahon is all over Reece Evans. You know, Kai McMahon's really pushing Reece Evans to a limit here. You know, Kai McMahon is all over Reece Evans like me to any fat girl at any nightclub after 3 AM. And a good knockdown there by Kai McMahon. You've got to love it. The acting and legend of combat is unprecedented. And Reece Evans is the hook goblin after all, as he swings hooks from his waist. And a good jumping crane kick there by Evans, but it's been countered by McMahon, who floors Evans with a head kick of his own. Great timing there by McMahon. And Reece Evans has no answers to that one, as he was put on his backside. And Kai McMahon was like, sleep tight, my friend, sleep tight, as he put a blanket over him. I am Colin Banks, the voice of Legend of Combat. The hook goblin sticks again. Kai McMahon is stunned. Reece Evans is troubling Kai McMahon. There must be something in the water, says Lewis Capaldi, as McMahon is stunned. This one is just so back and forth. Evans gets knocked down again. I can't believe it. And a jumping crane kick by Evans. And Evans is trying to do the ground and pound. He tries to do the whole ground and pound and jump on your opponent thing. And I think he's on the front of Kai McMahon here. 15 seconds. Can McMahon hold on? And Kai McMahon go for an armbar? Can Reece Evans hang on now? The tide has changed. And he has been saved by the bell, potentially, as the two will go through the second round. And Kai McMahon get dragged off. Reece Evans getting dragged off by Kai McMahon. And let's take a look at some knockdowns here. A good slip and straight by McMahon. Boxing basics there, my friends. Boxing basics. And Reece Evans getting knocked down by the spinning head kick. Great time by McMahon. And if that jumping crane kick hit by Evans, who knows, that this fight could be over. And let's look at the slip and straight again. You know, very good, very well done by McMahon as we begin the second round of the two touch glove. The first fight was so exciting, you know. McMahon missing a leg kick there, but he pays the price with a fatal jab by Reece Evans. And a front kick there, blocked by McMahon. I can't wait to see how this one goes. Kai McMahon doing very good in the first round. Reece Evans doing great in the first round as well. You know, Reece Evans claims to be a big talent, but I don't see him getting hit by spin elbows. And it is a big right hook. This one could be all over. Kai McMahon going for a finish here. How will Reece Evans come back from this one? He needs a lead uppercut and a right hook. Oh, there it is. That's exactly what he needed. And he eats a big up kick. Kai McMahon to throw a head kick. He does. McMahon slips the overhand and a good body kick there by Kai McMahon. And McMahon's going for something. He goes for an uppercut. Holy moly, guacamole. He is pizza, no pepperoni. Kai McMahon is fighting Son Simpson next Sunday for the vacant lightweight title. What an uppercut. Kai McMahon climbing the cage to the heavens as he's knocking on Son Simpson's door. He's like, fight me, Son Simpson, fight me. I'm going to become champion. I'm going to beat you. And John Simpson, he's a former lightweight champion. This is going to be a great fight. And look at that. Bang. Big uppercut to Reese Evans' chinny chin. That's really made out of glass now. Because that chin will never be the same again after Kaiman's cracked it. And just what a victory by Kaiman. What a win. He really needed that as he moves to 2-2 in Legend of Combat now. Kai McMahon will be fighting for the lightweight title next Sunday at Legend of Combat. Point to prove. And let me tell you, he's got a point to prove. Reese Evans has no point to prove. He has put on a great performance here, knocking Kai McMahon down several times. But Kai McMahon, the moment is all yours. What a win. It is main event time here on Fight Night. That was the Joker as he squares off with former lightweight champion Red Dot. A good left hook there by the Joker. A good body up by the Joker. And it's all so fast paced when either of these two men fight. Oh, good left hook. Red Dot goes down. Red Dot goes down early. The Joker with a big left hook knocks Red Dot down. And this one, before we could even get into the introductions, this one, we've got a fight on our hands. Wow. Quick by the Joker. And I was just about to say, Red Dot's took a big gamble here. The Joker's going for a takedown. And it seems like Red Dot's going for a takedown now as well, but they've cancelled each other out. And the Joker's so quick. He's so quick-handed. But like I was saying, Red Dot's took a big gamble dropping the lightweight title just to focus on one man in particular, Cameron Dunn, who is 6-1 and he's the bantamweight champion. Those two have talked crazy amount of trash talk in the Discord server, and Red Dot's had enough. He was like, I'm going to give up the lightweight title, move down to bantamweight to fight you and possibly beat you. But the chairman said, Red Dot, you can't just get a title fight after you've defended the lightweight title several times. You'll need to be a top bantamweight contender. And the Joker is the man he needs to beat. And a good body kick there by the Joker. The Joker's just here to fight. He stepped in late notice last week. He's beat Dan Crockwood. And a good takedown attempt there by Red Dot. But the Joker just gets up last second. But like I was saying, the Joker stepped in last week on very late notice to take on Dan Crockwood, a former bantamweight champion. He submitted him in the second round. Whoever wins here tonight will get the bantamweight title fight. Red Dot 3-0 is undefeated. If he wins, of course he'll get the bantamweight title fight. If the Joker wins, of course he'll get the title fight. He did just lose the belt a couple of weeks ago, but he beat Crockford last week. If he beats an undefeated former champion tonight, then he's guaranteed a title shot. And that's just a big fight for either man. Cameron Dunn versus Red Dot, the biggest fight in Legend of Combat history. Cameron Dunn versus the Joker 2, a massive rematch with massive implications for the Legend of Combat bantamweight division. So we just need to see how that goes. A good straight left by Red Dot. Red Dot talks a lot of talk, but he walks the walk a lot as well. He's put on great performance after great performance. He's been dropped a few times here now. He's got dropped here tonight. But, he always comes back and wins it quite dominantly, actually. And the most surprising thing about Red Dot is he's made such an impact in such little time as he goes for a takedown on the Joker, and he does. The Joker is on his back. However, we did see the Joker implement some wrestling in his game just last week. So we'll see if the Joker does the same here today, and I think he is. He's turning Red Dot over, and Red Dot's amazing on the ground. He does ground pounds like nobody else. But it seems like the Joker might go for a ground pound on his own, unless he goes for another arm triangle. He seems to be spectacular doing them. One submissive win on his record. He's going for a ground pound here, as he throws punches towards Red Dot, and it seems like he was stunned momentarily. I shouldn't have went for that word. And a good body kick there by Joker, and a great first round had by both men. I'll say there's the stats, a knockdown in the Joker book, and just you think the Joker might have won the first round, but it was such a good round for Red Dot as well. Let's not take credit away from the former lightweight champion as we go towards the second round now. Red Dot faded a head kick, but he went to the body with a body kick. Smart man indeed. And the fans have been buzzing for this one for weeks. Buzz is the fans. They've been so excited for Red Dot and Joker. And it's just a great fight. Two former champions going at it on a fight night main event. This could easily main event the pay-per-view. Pay maybe £100, £200 for this pay-per-view alone, and the Joker went for a single leg takedown. He got it, and now he's in this pro position with Red Dot. Red Dot trying to go back to his feet here, and he does. He's clinched the Joker against the cage as he throws some punches right towards the head of the Joker, going to the body as well. The Joker could be in trouble here as he's clinched against the cage, but the Joker gets out, but he breaks free. He wanted to break free. And now the two are squaring off yet again. I am Colin Banks, the voice of Legends of Combat. Red Dot going to the body with a body kick there. And a nice left hook by the Joker. Good fight hook there by the Joker as well. You know, the Joker, he's also made such a great impact in such little time as well. You know, he only made his debut on the 2nd of October. He's been here not even 2 months yet. And, you know, he's already won a belt in that time. He's headlining the fight nights and he takes down Red Dot again. Red Dot seems to, like, I don't know, Red Dot's wrestling's so superb and his ground pounds like no other. But he's been took down again by the Joker. I don't know what's happening on the ground. It might be an off night for Red Dot on the ground. The Joker capitalising on that. Of course, this one's scheduled for 5 rounds, as it is the main event tonight. I just love seeing men fight. You know, that's the whole goal of the organisation. It's just to see 2 sweaty men battle it out, brute it out. You know, I want to kill you, says the Joker. Red Dot says, I'm going to kill you faster. You know, just stuff like that. You know, you just don't see that anywhere else other than, you know, UFC and One Championship and Rising MMA and just Bellator. And, you know, you just don't see it anywhere boxing. You know, you just don't see it kickboxing. You just don't see it in any other sport other than Legends of Combat, which is, of course, MMA. And a good ground and pound there by the Joker, and it seems like he's going to start throwing hands here on the ground. Red Dot getting back to his feet, but a front kick blocked by Joker. Front kick blocked by Red Dot as well, and a good body kick there by Joker. And a good left hook there by Joker as well, going to the body. And it seems, a good straight by Red Dot. You know, Red Dot's just struggling to keep up with the pace. You know, it was a good weight cut. You know, he looks fine. He looks good. He's made the weight, no problem. But it just seems... a good late uppercut. Stuns Red Dot. Joker going back to the body. 30 seconds left in this second round. And the Joker throwing hands here. It seems like Red Dot's just struggling to keep up with the pace of the Joker. He's so quick. And it seems like Red Dot just can't catch up. A good front kick. Right to the face of Red Dot, and a good knee to the torso. Red Dot's eaten 10 punches and thrown 1. That's the problem here. And let's look at stats for the second round now. Maybe not. Are we looking at the stats for the second round? No, we're not. We're just looking at stats for the first round, but that's not happened yet. And a good lead uppercut in the replay there. And you could hear from the corner. We're hearing from Red Dot's corner. I don't know if you could hear it on the broadcast, but the corner's thinking about throwing in the towel. Red Dot might throw in the towel. I don't know why we're looking at the Joker's corner. Look at Red Dot's corner. We might be throwing in the towel here in Red Dot's corner. And it seems like the towel has been thrown in. The fight is over. The Joker has won. Red Dot has quit. And he might never come back to Legend of Combat ever again. Crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Legend of Combat Fight Night. Let's run down the card again. The Joker beat Red Dot by forfeit. Who would have seen that one coming? Kai McMahon defeats Reese Evans and will fight Son Simpson next week for the lightweight championship. That is, of course, vacant. And the first fight, oh my god, Bob Campbell, what a monster. We will see him in a couple of weeks' time. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Colin Banks, and we'll see you next week for Winter Warfare. Nope. We'll see you next week for Legends of Combat Point to Prove. We'll see you then.